People are helper. They want to help.
The Minnesota Conference of the United Methodist Church is actively engaging historically underrepresented voices in their discernment and decisions. The Wisdom Council currently reflects many points of intersection, including licensed local pastors, deacons, elders, Asian American Pacific Islanders, African Americans, persons with disabilities, and the LGBTQ community.
I have a different kind of Wisdom Council in the Dakotas, but both of my conferences have folks in that role.
The 4 Wisdom Council members meet monthly with the appointive cabinet to talk through current church business and plans on the liturgical calendar.
And so big things and small things. And sometimes it's just like, man, I'm really struggling with this right now. Help me think through it so that I can see with eyes that I recognize my own power and privilege. So help me see my blind spots so that I can be a better leader for this Episcopal area.
And of course, we would love to have like a big trunk or treat in the parking lot with all the kids and all the trucks. But guess what? Like those families work. And they come pick up their kids at 5 o'clock. They want to go home and get off their feet. They don't want to hang around in the church parking lot.
The bishop basically told me I was living rent-free in her head. So it does feel good to know that like people listen and absorb the things that I say here. It's hard to pull out one specific thing because we really have talked about and gone through so much over the year, but I do feel like this is a place where my presence matters, and I don't feel like a token here, because if I did, I just wouldn't participate.
LGBTQ people have been part of the United Methodist Church for eons, but with no voice, no ability to be public about that. And so just being able to be on the Wisdom Council and speak from that perspective, have that voice be public, it has been, I think, really important for others to hear, for me to say, for other people in the queer community to know that that voice is being represented.
Being an Asian American woman in a mostly white system, has equipped me to ask questions around race and racial justice that kind of sit in an in-between.
Dana Newhouser is passionate about the anti-racism work the church has been working towards in recent years.
How do we invite people beyond the book study so that it's not just gazing at the issue of racism, but actually doing the work of transformation in themselves, in the systems, and in the world.
Reverend Josh Stewart represents persons with disabilities.
There's been some history of some groups saying, well, we haven't been heard or we've been harmed in this way, or like with persons with disabilities, they said there's been a lot of frustration with a lot of starts and stops, trying to be better represented. And I think in recent years, Minnesota has done a really good job of trying to put better response and better hearing in the structure.
While the folks that make up the Wisdom Council, there's a lot of intersection and diversity. The thing that they all hold in common is that they had to experience harm by the church. Wisdom is, in the Wesleyan sense, it is held in a communal way. And there is something wonderful and beautiful and holy about folks who had been harmed by the church, who chose to stay in, to be part of the redeeming work of the church, and then how that redeeming work in the church extends into the world.